Welcome to video number 3. I'm gonna get up close and personal with you, if that's okay with you. So this next video is about allowing the detours of your life to empower you. And so often we are met with detours in our life. And the world, the entire world, experienced a giant detour a few years back. Right? The beginning of 2020 was a huge wake-up call to a lot of us. And in that moment, when that happened, people either went into panic and fear or they went into creation mode. And in that creation mode, they took some time to listen, to take a step back, to quiet their mind, to let all the noise of busy life, which happened for all of us, to go. And so detours are meant to empower you to evolve. Detours are meant to redirect you in your path and in your journey and on your journey. And so the detours of our life are there because we're not listening to the whisper of our calling. We're ignoring the signs of what we really want. We're forcing outcomes. We're too focused on the results rather than focusing on how we're feeling. And when you start to focus on how you're feeling, how does it feel? And I don't mean get in your victim feelings. I don't mean to be in sadness 24/7. I mean, does this choice feel good? Does this choice not feel good? And, I work with a lot of clients from all over the world, and they all say, wow, you can't really explain what Katherine does. You just have to experience it. Because what I do is really not explainable. I'm not trained in any one modality. I've spent over $1 million, sort of putting myself in the trenches, studying, learning, growing, evolving. And, some of that money I didn't need to spend. But guess what? Woke me up to my awareness, woke me up to listen to my gut. It was the times when I empowered someone else to know more than I did. It was the times that I empowered others with the title of guru, or that they knew more about my direction of my life than I did, that I go, I knew I shouldn't have spent that money. I knew it was going to turn out this way, but I ignored my intuition in hopes of the result that I was calculating would occur. And a lot of us do that. We are constantly making choices based on the result that we think we'll get, rather than how does this choice make me feel? And so once you start to recognize that everything that occurs in your life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. It's a redirection, right? It is an empowerment. It's a detour that's detouring you on the scenic route for you to maybe open your eyes, maybe slow down, maybe take a deep inhale in and look around you and take in the beauty of life. And sometimes those detours are hard. And when it gets hard, it's the chance for us to dig deep, to heal, to grow, and to empower ourselves with bigger choices, with knowing that we know. And so I want to invite you to go on a journey of your dreams and begin to look at everything you're choosing in your life as this idea of, how does it make me feel? Does it make me feel good? Does it make me feel empowered? Does it inspire me? And if you get a yes, don't look at the result, right? Look at just relaxing and going, okay, am I going to feel better about myself if I make this choice? And, you know, I just recently had someone who got fired from their job, and they went into detail sharing with me their experience. And then, you know, we kind of had this conversation, but we got to this place of like, she didn't really like that job. It was stressing her out, it was causing her anxiety, but she thought she needed that job. And so she was doing everything in her power to stay in that job. But guess what? The universe gave her a detour. The universe was like, this isn't the right place for you. This isn't the right fit for you. This isn't the right energy for you. So we're going to do you a favor, and we're going to let you go from this job. And when we got to this place where I showed her, it was actually a huge gift. She surrendered into her heart, and just this giant sigh of relief. And so detours are meant to give you relief. They're not meant to stress you out. And so what do you do when an unexpected detour happens and you go into fight, flight, fawn, or freeze, and your survival instincts get activated and you want to go into fear or doubt or worry or anxiety? You just want to take a moment. Give yourself 24 hours of permission to feel the way you're feeling. Don't resist it. Don't reject it. Don't make yourself wrong. Just give yourself 24 hours to go, okay, I'm going to give myself 24 hours to be in panic, to be in fear, to be in worry. And then once that 24 hours is over, or the feeling of freak out subsides, you just want to ask this question: Is the universe conspiring to support you? Has the universe always conspired to support you? And you can look at, like, did you really want the thing that you're losing? Right? Was it really in your best interest? I have this saying, when people come in and out of my life, if they leave my life, I'm like, the universe is allowing them to leave my life because they're not really meant to be in it. And I know that the universe is looking out for me, so it's a really different perspective versus, oh, they left my life, what's wrong with me? And, you know, I just have this really different perspective on the people that come in and out of our lives. You know, there's a saying, there's people that come into your lives for a season, there's people that come into your lives for a lifetime. And they both have reasons, right? There's a reason why they came into your life. And so allow yourself the surrender, knowing that there's a season for everything. There's a season of growth. There's a season of blooming. There's a season of like reaping the rewards. There's a season of success. There's a season of quiet or of hibernation, right? There's a season of engagement with the world in a really big way. And those seasons aren't meant to last forever. They're meant to be a season for a reason. And so the detours in your life are meant to redirect you, are meant to support you, are meant to show you that you're not quite right where you want to be or need to be. And so if you don't listen and you're like, oh, I have to stay in this relationship, I have to stay in this job, I have to do this, the universe is going to give you a detour, and you can either take that detour as a sign of new beginnings, or you can take that detour as a problem. And I don't know about you, taking on problems that lower our vibration, that dull our energy, that stress us out, that deplete our life force, it's not the best use of our time or the best use of why we're here. And so you are here for a reason. You signed up for this video series for a reason. And you are meant to go on an adventure of life. It's not a straight line. It's not a straight shot. It is a ever evolving, expanding journey of exploration, inviting you to see if you are following that feeling of your dream life, if you are following those hits of what makes you come alive. And only you know. And if you're not paying attention to choosing what makes you come alive, experience and expect a detour. And when that detour comes along, you can just say, was this meant to make my life worse? Or was this meant to redirect my path to where I'm supposed to be, where I'm meant to be? And so please follow those signs, your gut sort of experience, and allow yourself just permission that you'll get there. So next time you have a detour, take a moment, take a breath in, look around you, and take in the beauty of who's around you, what's meant to stay, and what's meant to let go of. And so hopefully next time you hit that detour, you'll know it's for a greater reason, for a greater purpose.